at it again, baby. Yes, it is. Oh, it has been I'm not even gonna go into it. Obviously, you see what we got going on, but just a little forewarning, a disclosure of some sorts. I've got to do it. I'm a little sick, but I'm going to try to make everything work. I might sound like ass, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna see. We're gonna check it. But anyways, I know he seems like a little bit of an older figure. I believe he came out in November of last year, 2019, and it's January of 2020. But I had to. I mean, like, it was Christmas, and I wanted to make a video for you guys. So this is like a win-win-lose situation. Also, I had to
treat yourself.
So anyways, obviously we have got Tamashii Nation's Star Wars Samurai Kylo Ren, and I'm not even going to go into a rant about the last movie. I have feelings about it. I had to sit there and think about it for a day and a half, and not too great, not too great. But anyways, movie realization, Star Wars Samurai Kylo Ren, Tamashii Nations. Thank you so much, Samurai Will Smith. Tamashii Nation's quality sticker showing that it is a legit product. Because you order from eBay and it says Star Wars or some crap like that. So you don't want that. This is what you want the box to look like, and then you're fine. Anyways, looking really nice in the box. We got the side shots over here. I mean, they're really going on there. Promo shot of his face, and then more promo shots of the back. And he's throwing some things, but not showing too much. But let's go ahead and do this, guys. And here we've got Mr. Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, looking freaking fantastic, so good, so awesome, so cool. I'm loving everything about the dude. The accessories are a little subpar as far as what he comes with, but I think it makes up for in the paint apps and sculpting. We'll get into that a little later, but my god, does he look good. Now, if you're looking right up there on that little QVC thing, right there, you know that you could go get him at shoptoyco.com and pick him up over there. And it's a really cool little system over there. You can sign up for the website, do a sign in, and then earn rewards for everything you buy, which is really cool. It's kind of like one of those grocery store things. They're like, hey, you bought the thing, you just got the thing, and you get it. So it's really cool. But anyways, so yeah, looking really awesome. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. So as far as articulation goes, I did want to point out some things here. He seems pretty loose, like sort of thing, and like this seems very loose as well. See how it's like going up and down sort of thing. So that is a little bit of a minor concern, but it's nothing too crazy. Can't go full 360 because of his cape. Can do a wingspan about that, which is not that impressive. However, I mean, it's his cape, so I guess he can't really do too much. Has double jointed arms, but can only bend about that much. Kind of like a wrist rocker. A ball joint within the wrist can go back that far, can go up that far, so come to me, sort of thing right there. Can bend down about that much, which is probably using his hip joints as well, and then can bend back about that much, not too crazy. Seems like he does have a little bit of a butterfly joint, so if you wanted him to punch people, because I guess that's what he does, he's got anger issues, it doesn't matter. Can split about that much, not too, like, everything is hindering him because of all of his clothing options and accessories and whatnot, and then can bend. Goodness gracious, you don't even want to bend. Oh my god. Okay. Can bend like that, like so. So double jointed knees. Can do some toe toe pointy action right there, and does not does not have toe pivot action. So that is a little bit of a bummer, because we all know how I'm a really weird freak about toe pivots. It's a thing. We've addressed it in so many videos, so I will not harp on it in this one. Can look down about that much, not super impressive right there. Can look up about that much, not super impressive right there. Like I say with all of these figures, because they're really awesome, I do love them. They are one of, low-key, one of my favorite lines out there. They're such a cool concept. I love just the idea of them. However, the articulation just leaves a little bit to be desired. The looseness of the joints, it's a little bit of a bummer. But like I said, everything shines in the I don't want to say accessories in this one because it doesn't come with too much, but the paint apps and sculpting, it is phenomenal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to that. Buckle up, baby. It is going to be a long one in this little section, but god do I got to gush over it because look at it, so freaking cool. Love the paint apps and accessories of the guy, like just the design, the brushed metal on there. And I did recently learn that these are all hand painted, hand crafted, so that makes them even cooler in my eyes, which oh god, so cool. But so face looks really good. The design on the mouthpiece looks really good as well. You can almost hear the sort of thing going on with that. And the spikes on the helmet makes it look even cooler, giving it a sinister look. I don't have the Vader figure for this line, but eventually one day maybe we'll review him, maybe you won't, maybe you don't care. I don't know. The top of it looks really cool as well. It almost looks like one of those things that you see on the top of the ceiling that kind of looks like boobs. But anyways, looks really cool. Love the spikes on it. And moving on, nothing really going on too far as the chest piece. It's glossy. It seems a little out of place, and I think I said that in my Spider-Man video as well. It just kind of throws off the whole thing, which is a bit of a bummer. Because like it would look really cool. He's got these two little nipple rings right there for armor, putting them on or hanging things. I don't know. I'm not a historian. But the woven wrapped arms look freaking fantastic. Just all the way around. No, not a single part of it is like mimic. It's not like wrap. All of it is individual. It's unique for each one of its little lines and designs. I'm rhyming for you, baby. And then going down to the forearm, same thing can be said right there. Hands look really cool. The spike got a little bit of a glossy look to it. Same thing can be said about that arm. I'm not gonna bore you with the same details. So the belt that he likes to punch himself after he gets blown up by Chewie looks really cool. I like it. It does look good. The purple gives it a little bit of a like a contrast sort of thing, just standing out, which I really like. I like how they took the liberty and did the purple right there, because we all know Kylo Ren is all black, all emo, all angry, all day. And this just took a little bit of liberties to take and make it look like that. It looks really cool. Dagger looks really nice. Not super detailed or anything like that, but the texture on this is fan-freaking-tastic as well. Going down to his crotch piece, almost looks like some I don't know, like metal washer screws sort of thing on there, but it still looks really good. The silver looks great. Now here is where it gets awesome. Like, this to me looks like freaking chainmail, like what it would look like, and it is so cool. The weathering of it looks really nice. I'm really impressed by that. Same thing can be said on the other side, and then you got the black underlining or going around it right there. The shin guards, not too crazy. They're glossy. They got some color to them, but nothing too crazy. Nothing unique about that. I can say the same thing. I've seen it on the other ones, so that seems like just a regular piece. This one, the toes, yeah, he's got some sandals and stuff, but yeah. Now, the toes. What do you want? Now, here we go. Look at it. look at that First Order design. It looks so cool. It's got a lotus flower around that light. That is so awesome. Like, I've never really been a fan of the First Order design, but when you throw a lotus flower around it, you got my attention. That's all I'm gonna say. The texture of it looks really nice. It just gives it a fabric look to it, sort of thing, even though it is not fabric. So that looks really good. And then the shoulder piece up as well, a little glossy, giving it some contrast to stand out from the cape, but really liking that. So like I said, ooh, look at those eyes. They're so evil, so dark, but you're gonna do some good things. We know it, kid. But like I said, paint apps and the sculpting is where this dude stands out, and boy, does he not disappoint. Like, he looks so cool. Articulation's a little meh, but now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the accessories. Okay, so as far as accessories goes, like I said, there's not much that comes with it, but he does come with his I don't know, split emo sword, whatever you want to call it, but it looks really awesome. Here it is. I will show you like that right there. You can see it. But anyways, the hilt of it looks, or the handle of it looks really good, very detailed. Not going too much into what I've seen in the past. It does have some shading going on there, so that does look nice. It makes it give it a thing. And from what I can tell, these lines right here and the connections right there are trying to possibly mimic the way Kylo Ren's lightsaber normally looks, because it's all over the place. It's big, it's bulky, it's got wires hanging out of it, so I think maybe they were trying to capture the essence of that. So really like that. The hilt moving on looks really nice. I love the way they did the blades curving up right there, giving it like a devil evil look. Awesome. Same thing could be said about the side, like a silver going on right there, and then just going along. Look at that blade looking really nice, translucent, so you can see all through it. So loving it so much. I was just wondering how they were gonna do the blade, and I am super impressed. Now, when I said he doesn't come with many accessories, he does come with hands, and we got to move on to those. But I don't count those as accessories. I count those as hands. Ooh, they're hands. Yeah, hands. But anyways, so he's got two holding hands, and I call them holding hands because he's gonna hold the lightsaber in both of them, or some type of something. And then he's got, I would say, two force push hands, two force holding hands, but they're open. They're looking really nice, but not too much on the accessories or hands. Because I feel like they come with more. But I honestly, when I think about it right now, talking to you guys, I don't see what they would have done other than these poses. I don't think there could have been any other hands to come with. So, I mean, good on you guys. You did the thing. You did it right. So, stands at about, what is that? 7.5 inches. He's pretty tall, Mr. Ren. Yeah, you're pretty tall. 7.5 inches. So I would say he's a little on the taller side. But is he though? Because I feel like this line does run a little large. Great segue, Compton. Now I want to see what he looks like compared to some other lines or people within his line, or things, characters within his line. So yeah. Alright, so as far as scaling goes and him lining up with people in his line and not from people from his line, because Goku, you don't belong in, or Goku Black, you don't belong in Star Wars, but it's cool. Anyway, we have got from his similar line, I would say, Tony, you know his name? Okay, don't butcher me in the comments, but it's Sohei, or Sohei, Darth Maul. Yes, I knew it's Darth Maul. Don't at me in the comments either. I know who this guy is. One of my favorite dudes. Sohei Darth Maul, Samurai, Tamashii Nation's line. Obviously Kylo Ren or Ben Solo. And then we've got Tamashii Nation's tour exclusive from this past year, 2019, Goku Black. And then we have Trilla, the second sister from Hasbro's Black Series Star Wars line, about 6-inch base, sort of thing. So there he is next to a bunch of people from his line and not his line, so you can get a little bit of an understanding of what he would look like on your shelf next to some people. Does he look okay? Does he not? I don't know. I think he looks fine. Not with the other people, but with Darth Maul. So hey, Darth Maul, he looks great. But anyways, guys, we have done articulation, paint apps and sculpting, accessories, size comparisons. So now, without further ado, it is time to
look at this photograph.
Ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained? You know what? I am. I'm super entertained by the guy. I love him. I love him so much, despite his flaws of his articulation. It just kills me. But he is a really awesome figure. I love it so much. He's really cool. My rating scale is, and you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna introduce a new rating level to my rating scale, and it's gonna be the dreaded hate it. So from here on out, we will have hate it, like it, love it, got to freaking have it. And oh, Mr. Solo, Mr. Kylo Ren, what do we give you? I'm going to say love it. I do love him. He is really awesome. I think I gave a little spoiler for that. He's really awesome, but it's this thing right here. It stops the posability of it. And as we know, Kylo Ren likes to do some rather extreme poses with his legs and stuff. He just, like, I don't know, he splits. I can't split the way he does, but that's what he likes to do. And these things, these mesh or whatever skirts, they don't let it happen. I do get that it is for the character, but it's a little bit of a bummer that they just don't let it happen. So that stops some mobility and articulation, or some mobility. I wouldn't say articulation, but it stops the mobility for the figure, which is a bummer. And these little, can you turn, come here. These things right here, you see them? They're all wobbly. And then I gotta say he's kind of wobbly, which is a bummer. But he's not crazy wobbly. He can stand, he can do everything he wants to do. But yeah, love it would be my rating scale for him. And if you didn't already know, I think I said it in the beginning of the video, I probably did, but you should definitely head over to shoptoyco.com. And you know what I'll do for you? You can use the promo code LeCompton and save on shipping, like 100% free shipping, and then click the special link that I made for you down in the description below. You can go directly to him, use that code, and all will be right with the world, and probably not your wallet, but all will be right. So yeah, definitely head on over there. And if you like those shots going on, Vegeta's not here today, so I'm just gonna yep, LeCompton _projects at Instagram. Should be posting those up just probably in the next week or so. We will see, depending on how things go. Go over there, give them a like, go follow all the social media things. And I love you guys so much. I love conversing with you in the interwebs of the internet. Thank you so much, and until next time, Compton out.